We're engaging. I think we're not. It's pretty good. I was just trying to capture a little more of the background, but the contrast of how bright it is.
It's tough, huh?
And then with this panel here, we can see, yeah, so there we are live. That's a pretty decent picture. And so we have one person joining us. All right, well, this will be recorded later for those that want to come check it out, but I just wanted to turn it on live. We're in the middle of field day. I'm Jason, KM6FAK. I'm here with Jim.
W6LK.
That's right. He is our ARRL representative for our area. So how fun is that? He came by checking us out here in the East Bay, would be our section area. This is our second year. We're in this location. We're in a field, very appropriate. And but the caveat is we're at one of our club members, actually our president's house in his field. So we get all the amenities you might want, very fast internet or plenty of electricity. I'm running all sorts of fun things. I started a Zoom, so here in a little bit, I'm going to drop the Zoom link into the chat, and other people can join us if they so choose to. So, Jim, tell us how this year's field day is going.
Oh my gosh! Well, I think everybody wants a little bit of normality right now, right? Everyone's been kind of cooped up at home and that sort of thing, and this is the one day where hams get to kind of go outside and show our wares. It's the one day where it's amateur radio's open house, as it were, right? And we are just not going to be denied. It's not going to happen. And I'll tell you what, the Vaca Valley Radio Club is exceptional. This site last year it was phenomenal here. This year it's off the hook. It is. I couldn't believe how many setups that you have here, how many stations are operating, how many excellent antennas you have erected up here, and then you got food in the middle, which there's just no field day event that excludes food that does well.
That's right, and we don't want any money. We want you to come and play radio and enjoy yourself. And if you can get here within the next hour, we're on the ARRL locator map, so look us up, or at the N6VLF QTH. There's probably plenty of food, so if you're hungry and you're in the area, come on by and swing down to us. Yeah. So for those that, I've been rolling a lot of video, and that'll be later created into a video to watch, but I definitely wanted to hit the live button. A few people in the chat. So hello, VE2LKR from Canada.
Wow.
We have a WA2EDV, the Viking. Oh, looks like Kyle just jumped in. Kyle, I saw you were live and streaming as well. Did you get the link? Feel free to jump in, Kyle. I'd love to hear how you're doing out there. But yeah, so we're a 10 Alpha. We are on batteries. We have a great team of combination of both planners. I was definitely part of the planning and the camping. We have safety officers. We have a team of chefs, which how fun is that? But they got to keep us fed. We told them, sorry, no radios for you. There's burgers to be cooked. And yeah, so we're at 10 Alpha here in East Bay.
Amateurs move on their stomach.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
So let me, I don't know. And like I said, I'll give people an opportunity to jump in. I had a fun idea. Let me see if this works.
Fun ideas.
Yep.
Right on. Now this is really cool. Now I've seen some couple of sites today, and really awesome. I mean, because this is challenging times, honestly. Some counties are on also more of a lockdown than Solano County is. And that's for sure. So it feels weird not to have your mask on, for example. But it's, people are really doing the best. They are making lemonade out of the lemons that were kind of dealt here in 2020.
Actually, I just realized, so I've done this before, but it wasn't my Zoom. So Scott, you're in our Discord, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to drop the link for this Zoom before I drop it to everybody. And what I want to do is I want to walk everyone around our field day. I've done this before. I have faith in that.
A live remote from a remote.
Yeah. Let me see.
That's a nested remote.
Chuck, did you want to come over here and say hello?
Hi.
Well, you got to get in the
I
camera.
gotta get in the camera.
Yeah, get in the camera.
Hi, guys.
Here, I can point it up a little bit.
I've been really enjoying myself up here at Vacaville. The guys did a great job. Kyle, I guess you were in there. Good to see you there, buddy. And I hope you guys are doing good back there also. And Jason does a heck of a job. The guy's running 24/7 here in one day.
Now, Chuck, you haven't alluded to what you also do.
What do I do?
You have a YouTube channel.
Oh, I have a YouTube channel too.
Yeah,
It's
Ham Radio.
KK6USY, Ham Radio and Adventures. But I'm actually going to try and load something up if my video came out today. Thanks, Jason.
All right, you're welcome. Here you go, Jim. All right. So Scott, open up Discord and join our Zoom. And with Scott's phone and help, we're gonna cruise around here so everybody sees what's going on.
Which text channel are they? Or
I think I threw it in advance.
okay.
So you go to advanced, there should be a link that will bring you to what we're doing. And let's see what else is going on.
Right on.
Live in the field, we have Pinka Bert, Cuckoo. You gotta love these names. Thank goodness people put in their calls. Yes, feel free to put in your call. We have a KF0AFO, a Happy Field Day from KI5FME. We have the RC Craft. Hey, what's happening? I believe maybe a Russian. It looks like some Russian writing. He says, cool. Please put your call in because I can read that a lot easier than looks like
Cyrillic, huh?
Yeah. So I believe he's asking about a transmitter. So I'm running a 991 Alpha. I'm on a buddy pole, running it 20 meters dipole configuration, and then bringing it in here with a Bio-NO, and I should also say the buddy pole is on the MassWorks, which is made by Chris and his team up there, but it is mil spec. And if you want to see more on that, my last year field day, I showcased that because that was the first time I got that going. Did that make sense, Scott?
It's coming. I just gotta get the password.
Are you on Wi-Fi, by the way?
No.
Oh, well, let's get you on Wi-Fi. We got Wi-Fi. So if you'll come on down, we got a field day Wi-Fi router. I'll give you the password because chances are people here on YouTube, I don't think they can connect where they're at.
It's all RF. All RF all
Yeah,
day.
field day 2.5. And the password is CQFD Whiskey 6 VVR, our club call. So then we'll get Scott here on Wi-Fi, and you can kind of see what a 10 Alpha looks like.
Join.
Welcome, everyone. If you're just joining us, we're live here in Northern California. Very fortunate to have good weather. It is a little windy. I found this dead cat. That's actually what it's called. No offense to cat lovers. And I got this on here. Hopefully it's helping me. I don't hear too much wind. I kind of am listening. It's fairly decent. Let's see. Scott will probably go in the waiting room.
Just trying to connect.
Well, dead cat's better than the name that we used to call him in the college radio station.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we'll just leave it at that, I guess.
So how many stations you trying to visit this year?
Today, I'm hoping to hit 5 stations physically and
Yeah.
probably another 5 virtually.
Okay.
So we'll be zooming with about 5. So we'll get 10, and normally I try to visit about 15 stations in a regular year, a
Yeah.
non-COVID year.
Yeah. That's a good amount. All right, I will definitely watch. Well, thank you. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name, but yeah, thanks for going back. I do have a library of videos. What my channel really focuses on, of course, is all ham radio, amateur radio, and a lot of the previous videos I put together was from club meetings and really great presentations of just learning this great hobby and how to be successful in it. Because you get on your local repeater, you're gonna get about 5 different opinions, and 2 will be helpful. The other, The others might be slightly confusing, but that's all part of it. Where are we located? Yeah, so we're here, North Bay, Northern California. I see you're in N6KV, so we're in the city of Fairfield. So if you're in San Francisco, you're just going to get on Highway 80, and you're going to run right into us. And the drive is about an hour or so out of San Francisco. It just depends on traffic.
It says you're already in a meeting, so I'm doing it a different way.
Oh, did I somehow share?
I might have been clicking on an old one too. Yeah, this one says the host has another meeting in progress. So I'm gonna check your meeting.
All right. Did I share?
Yeah, I
That's
think the meeting
interesting.
is not correct. Try resharing your meeting.
Well, let me ask you a question, if I
Yeah.
could. Okay, so to set up this event, did you start a year ago? I mean, the day after Field Day last year. Did you start planning this? Because this is quite an operation you have here. Or did you settle down for a few months? I mean, I don't think this was 6 weeks ago. Begin to plan for this.
Well, surprisingly, no. It was about 6 weeks ago. After a lot of things got locked down because of the virus, we started hosting our meetings virtually on Zoom. We had about 3 of those, and we decided by come the end of June we should be all clear, and we were just going to go for it and plan for it. Now, a lot of logistics were somewhat done the previous year, so we were able to do a bit of a copy paste. But I myself came up with some of the parking fashion that you see, and then about a team of 5 people became the food team. And what really makes it successful is when you have a club, a group of people, and they all take on different responsibilities. And that's exactly how we got it done in just a short amount of time, is everybody just figured what they're going to do, and it's all up to them, and then when there's questions, we just simply refer to that person.
Oh, fantastic. Because it is pretty remarkable. I mean, you had a whole layout map of where you were putting everybody and where their antenna systems were going to be set up and so on and so forth. I mean, this was definitely not a scatterbrained operation. You didn't let me run it,
Yeah.
But it's awesome, and everyone's having fun. Everyone's talking, socially distanced, but having fun. It's great. It's a great field day.
Thank you. Yeah, right now I'm just dealing with some Zoom stuff. That's what I'm doing here behind the scenes.
And I'm vamping.
And you're vamping.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Dead air, right?
Yeah. Yeah, who else would like to fill dead air? Where is Hey, Kevin! Here, watch this.
Hey Jim, I got a question for you.
Sure.
So, in your role as section manager, what is it specifically that you do? How do you serve in that capacity?
Very well, thank you. No. Section manager. Really, I'm kind of the face of the ARRL directly right out here in the field, right out here to the clubs and the members, to the hams in our section. The East Bay section is made up of 4 counties. It's Napa, Solano, Alameda, and Contra Costa counties. And so I'm here to support the clubs here, get in affiliated, try to increase the membership in the ARRL, expose people to amateur radio. But we're also ultimately in charge of ARRLs within our section. I don't directly oversee, but I watch for volunteer examination, activity, and make sure that's going along well. Just all the things that you might need is. To operate a ham club, you might want to know some extra information. How do we do this or that or whatnot? I can be a good resource to the clubs in that way. And if you're looking for volunteers for walkathons and things like that, I can help with that kind of activity. So that's really what we do as section managers, is here to help and support the hams in our section. This is probably the smallest section in the whole country, but we have a lot of hams.
There's a lot of sections in California.
There's a lot of sections in California, but this is probably the smallest section in the country. I mean, just think the section manager of the state of Oregon or something, which has a lot of hams and it's a lot of territory, right? And that gentleman in this case needs to go from top to bottom, left to right, to cover all of that. I just have to go to the top of Napa County and down to Fremont. It's not so bad.
Now, is that a position that's full time, or is this a volunteer position?
Everything in the ARRL, except for certain staff positions at headquarters, is a volunteer position.
Wow.
Absolutely 100% volunteer. No, everyone is just an amateur operator who wants to help, wants to give back. In the same way that all of you are helping in your club, and I helped in my club and whatnot, and got involved in Pacificon and in other activities, public service events and whatnot, and this just seemed like kind of the next step to maybe take to help. You do run for the office. It is an office that it is elected. Sometimes it goes unopposed, so they don't mail out ballots. They just say, "Well, you don't seem like such a spaz. Congratulations, you're in." But most elections around the country, or often elections around the country, are contested. Division directors, though, so a division is a collection of sections. So we're in the Pacific Division. And our division director, at least twice a year, has to fly back somewhere for a big board meeting, and they actually run the ARRL. They set up the policies. They deal with personnel issues. The people actually do get paid. Like the people that mail out when you order an ARRL manual. The person who mails that out, that person gets paid something. Okay, so that's a real full-time, everyday kind of job, and other than those kinds of activities, though, everything is volunteer in this organization, because the ARRL is really a club, kind of a club of clubs, just kind of like the Vaca Valley Radio Club is.
Yep, that was me. Let me take care of that.
Okay.
All right, we're online. Good. Yeah, let me
get Zoom up.
Yeah, I got it here on my phone, so
Okay.
I need to tell others. Whoops. Wrong link.
Is there going to be a Pacificon this year?
There's not going to be a Pacificon this year, and as a matter of fact, I'm going to mail out a notice probably tomorrow. About that. It really unfortunately became untenable. The hotel isn't even open as of this moment. It's not even open. And I don't, with the social distancing rules, the banquet could have like 80 people and like 10,000 square feet. So it just wasn't going to work. It just wasn't going to work. How you couldn't have the vendors anywhere near each other. It would just be a big disaster. So and also, if you really look at the population of hams that come to Pacificon, a lot of them are at risk because of age and whatnot. And I don't want to bring 2,000 of my closest amateur radio friends and make them sick. That's not the point of our exercise, right? We want to do something cool and fun for the whole amateur radio community. So no Pacificon, unfortunately, this year. We're thinking about maybe some sort of virtual event, but we don't know where that's going to go right now. The decision has just been made, actually, to pull the plug on a physical Pacificon just a few days ago.
Yeah, I saw that. That we were all bummed. Up here in Solano County, in Solano County fashion, we started playing with the idea of having our own.
Yeah.
And really, a lot of people love to swap, and so
Yeah.
if there's a way we could organize that, we really thought about it. So I got it to work. Apologize for my extreme distraction, but there's always multiple things. So here we are behind the stage, behind the scene. This is with my cell phone, and this is all my craziness out here with the mixer, and I brought a very small computer for today. And let's see.
This is HAL 9000.
Yeah. And you don't really need those. But Scott, I'm going to put you in the driver's seat. Okay? Put you in the driver's seat. And then I'm going to go away. So you should still be able to hear my audio, right?
You got it.
My audio?
Now we can.
All right. So I'm coming across. So now I'm going to walk around. All right. I'm going to flip this around because... So here's a few of our stations. This is what's going on. We've got an Ed Fong dual band right there. A buddy Mike's running that. Over here we have another 2-meter station. He was doing some digital modes. This is Bob. Looks like he's missing in action. I think he had a bit of an issue with his sun shade. I tell you, it is windy, but it's not too bad. Let's take a look. Maybe we can make a contact when he's not here. What do you think?
On a copy. You're under control.
Oh, we're listening to the local fire. Well, that's always good to keep an eye on. All right, so then we go over here to Art. Art had some radio issues, but there was enough of us with extra radios. We were able to spring into action and get this old classic Yaesu 757 just stopped working. DOA, dead on arrival. And here we are. We got a nice Yaesu 891. So he was up. I believe he was on, let's see, these are my Bambies. Yeah, he was working 15 meters. So if you didn't catch my previous, trying to flip the camera. If you didn't catch my previous explanation of these Bambies, is if you don't got the frisbee with the Bambies, you don't operate on the band. Because, you're out here in field day, how the heck can you be on the same band? That's just not work out. Let me turn this around. All right, so here's Art. Look at this Cushcraft beam. He is not messing around. Beautiful setup here between his RV and his trailer. We've got the parking laid out. Did a lot of caution work tape. We even got a porta potty down there, practically brand new handicap with water, a wash station. I know, very exciting stuff. But these are the things you get this many people. Now, who's seen the movie Stripes? Who can appreciate this machine from the 70s? How amazing is that? I just get a kick out of that. And we've got a station here. How's it going?
Hi, how are you?
Good. What do we got going on here? Oh, it's like a recorder, SDR. I'm not even sure what I'm looking at. But yeah, I recognize this RTL dongle kit. Very cool. Here's Doug's setup. Forget who makes it, but it's very interesting. It's got a loading coil, vertical orientation. Wait a minute. There he is now. Doug, what are you doing in there?
I'm talking on a video chat with my ham radio friend in, where are you, Brian? Santa what?
Oh, well, good. Excellent, Doug. We're just taking everybody for a tour around here.
Okay.
So let's keep going in this circle. Here's Art. He is one of our team chefs. We had some very delicious coffee bring to us. Art, what's going on, Art?
I'm sitting here waiting for...
Oh, yeah, let's take a look at your setup. Yeah, you got a little cabinet in here. It is nice and cool, out of the wind.
Yep.
Oh, very nice.
Everything's up and running.
7300 tucked in there nicely.
Yep.
This is a nice looking station, Art.
I'm getting ready to see if I can't pick up the Riddy tonight.
Ooh, yeah, that's right.
That's that bonus point.
Okay.
So I guess I'm one of the few that has a radio that can do that here. So we'll see if we can't get that and get it copied.
Awesome. All right, well, I'm just going for a tour around our field day. I'm going to try not to fall out of your trailer. Let's go over here, visit with Eric. Eric, what's happening, man? You're live on YouTube. Look at all your setup. Absolutely. That's part of the fun. As I grew up, I kept seeing everything go wireless and digital, and then I got into this hobby just 4 years ago, and it's like we need the more wires, the happier the ham is. So also the 991A looks like a fantastic setup with the Bio-Eno. He's got all the right stuff. Very cool looking truck as well. You gotta love being able to get there off-road and then deploy radio. Well, right on. I'll leave you to it. There's plenty of time. This contest goes till tomorrow, 11 o'clock local for us. That's our kitchen, by the way. If you're local and get here in the next hour, we'll give you some food. Be very quiet. Don, he's got some very cool Gold Zero batteries, big box. I think he's running his whole laptop off of this. He's got solar panels out here. We're doing it right as a 1 Alpha. And then we got here, we got coming up here. So here we've got the DX Commander, just built, just deployed. I'm very impressed how well that tuned up. Wind is picking up here. Hopefully it's not crazy on the phone. Right next to it is my MassWorks with the buddy pole on top. I was telling you a little bit earlier in the video about that. And then behind that is some homebrew with a G5RV Mini. And then I think in the video, if you squint like I am, you can see the 2 J-poles, 2 meters, 70 centimeter. And let's go say hi to Chris real quick. He's running this DX Commander. Cal got it here just in the nick of time. Oh, we have a young man at the controls. And what are you running?
Just heard someone CW unmuted, but now it's gone.
Now, how long have you been a ham?
Since January.
So not even a year.
No.
And earlier I was cruising around with my other camera, and I saw you just tapping away.
Yeah.
How did you learn CW so quick?
In my free time, I learn it.
In your free time?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have my homemade gear and I practice on it all day.
That's amazing. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Can we see your skills?
Okay. Let me find it.
Okay.
Why doesn't he just peel off the stickers?
Holy smokes. And what's your name and call, by the way?
Brian.
GZE. That's Brian. And I believe
Ryan.
Ryan with an R, or Romeo. And I believe you're a teenager, right?
Close.
Close. Okay. 12?
Yes.
Okay. So we should have a shoot-off. A straight key shoot-off between Ryan and Don. There's a bit of an age difference between the two. But that'd be a lot of fun. All right, I'll let you get back to it. I know I'm annoying with this thing. Hey, guys. All right, here we are. We're back to us. We did miss one station. Let's go say hi to Cliff real quick. It sounds like my audio is somewhat decent.
It's good.
I hear myself coming back to me. What is happening in here? Ooh. I like all you got a lot. You have 3 radios. You're not messing around. How's the contact business going? A little slow. Yeah, we are kind of close to residents. You can see there's some houses. We're kind of in a more expanded suburbia, but still suburbia. So the noise floor maybe is not as desirable as you'd like. But the location is just phenomenal, being here with everybody and getting lots of food. My California mother just is pointing to my neck that I need some sun. Yeah, I'm getting maybe I turn my hat around here. I'm turning into a little bit of a redneck. We're about at an 8 UVI, so maybe I'll get one of those cool dad hats. I do have one in my trailer. All right, I'm going to end this here because if I get any closer, it's going to get into a terrible echo. So don't go anywhere. I'm joining the large computer there. All right. Oh, yeah. We can do dual microphones. All right. So that was a bit of the tour. I haven't been able to keep track of any of the comments. I was hoping Scott would reply to people.
There wasn't any
No, people. Well, yeah, people. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on here.
Conversations.
Hello to everyone. Let's see. Let's scroll up. Where was I? Aloha, nerds. Yeah. Scrolling up here. Wanna Creek. Fantastic. I love that we have a Russian person in the chat. That's always exciting to see that we're getting out globally. What about, do I have people wanting to join? Let's see here. All right, so so I think that'll be all for now. I'm gonna get back to operating. We'll probably get on a little bit later when the sun goes down. It gets a little bit cooler, but I definitely wanted to show everyone what we've got going on here. So I'll say 7-3 for now. We're here at the Whiskey 6 VVR Club Field Day, and I am KM6 FAK. So yes, good luck in the contest. All right, pushing end transmission now.